everyone. I just want to talk to you a little bit about where the trees decide to live. Now, you might live in the city, or you might live in the country on a farm, or you might live in the forest by a lake or a river. Well, guess what? Trees also prefer different places to live. For example, we have our willows right behind me here. They like it a little bit on the wet side, so you'll often see them on banks of rivers and by lakes in wetter areas. Our poplars that are right over here, or aspens as they're also called, they like to be high and dry. They don't enjoy getting their toes wet. They also need lots of sun for their great big leaves, and they grow quickly, so they can block out the sun for other trees. That leaves also our spruce. Our spruce trees, we see a lot of them up where we are in the northern boreal forest. They don't really get too fussy about where they live. They're pretty adaptable. They don't like it where it's soaking wet though. And that leaves down the lower parts there, if you can see, those trees that have the slightly brownish look to them, those are a special kind of conifer called larch or tamarack, and they lose their needles every fall. They are not too fussy about where they live, but they need lots of light. So because a lot of other trees don't enjoy living in the wet, they often wind up in wet places because they're happy there, and they get lots of light because nobody else grows there. Also birch, they don't mind having their toes wet too, so look for birch near where there's some larch or tamarack. So here's my challenge for you. I want you to get out. Get outside of your school. Get outside of your house. Get outside and take a look at the trees that are growing there. Not the ones that are specially planted in parks, but the ones that are naturally springing up. Do you notice that there's different trees growing in different places? Maybe on the sunny side there's different trees growing than on the shady side. Maybe on the wet places there's different trees growing than on the dry places. So get out there! Woo!